Hey there, Heather. Hello there. It's Dakota Diamond. Welcome you to yet another time travel tennis tournament. We are live from Auckland, New Zealand. We're going to be here for the Auckland Open for the Ladies A. There are 16 ladies instead of the traditional 32. I would have loved to see 32. Nevertheless, we will not see people like Suzanne Lalonde, Margaret Court, or even Maura Mallory from Norway. Those ladies, among others, have won weekly tournaments and will go on to the year-end tournament, which will happen. You will be allowed to take part in Grand Slams, and I believe that all four Grand Slams have been set in stone, right? Yes, all four Grand Slams have been set in stone. So basically, you win a tournament, you're safe. Anyway, we have 10 Australians, two Americans, which is unusual, two Brits, a German, and a French woman. So we could see some Australians. Well, it is Australia, like Auckland. It is Australia, New Zealand. Regardless, the one seed Athena Gibson, the Spider Lady, the first African American to win at Wimbledon, not Arthur Ashe, people, will beat Long, Thelma Long, 7-6, 6-2. So Athena wins. Which Australian does she get? She gets Boyd, who beat Dalton in three sets. So Boyd will face Gibson. The four seed Carmichael Sperling will fall to Australia's Molesworth. So Carmichael Sperling is going to lose. So it's going to be a battle of Australia on the left side. And it's going to be Ackhurst, who beats Win Bolton. Big win for Ackhurst to move on to face Molesworth. So three Aussies and an Americano. The two seed Dorothy Round will beat Harper 6-2, 3-6, 6-4. So big win for Round. Which Australian does she get next? She gets Raitano. What will Maria Raitano do? She beats Penrose in three sets, so she'll face Round. And three seed Kitty Gottfried will lose to the Aussie Buttsworth. Buttsworth and Molesworth. Ew, you proctologist. And the only matchup that does not have an Australian, Richie of the US beats Mafia to face Buttsworth. So the quarterfinals are Australian laced. 5 Aussies, 2 Americans, and a Brit. Well, every matchup will have an Aussie. They will go first with Richie Buttsworth, and will be Buttsworth who will win. So if Raitano can beat Round, it's an all-Australian semifinal, which means we have an Australian finalist. Raitano and Round go up next, and Raitano does win. So it's Raitano and Buttsworth. So we have one Aussie in. Athena Gibson, the only Australian left, falls to Boyd. So we have an all-Australian semi and an all-Australian final. That's a rarity if you're not an American. It will be Ackhurst who will face Boyd. She beats Molesworth. 3 tough matches sets. Boyd versus Ackhurst and Buttsworth versus Raitano. I'm hoping for the Boyd Buttsworth one. Nope, Ackhurst wins. And it will be Buttsworth. So Ackhurst and Buttsworth will go toe to toe. Ackhurst number 23, Coral Buttsworth number 56. She's only 8-18 this year. Ackhurst now one game below 500. So yeah, Ackhurst looks like the prime suspect to do it. Buttsworth. Stephanie Ackhurst number 23. Got to the quarters the first week. Lost to Doris Hart in Palm Beach. Went to the French Open. Lost to number 28. Lost to Nellie Landry, which was shocking. Well, she is a French woman. She went to Wimbledon at number 28. She beat Nuthall and then upset Mario Bueno before Dorothea Chambers, another Brit, took her out. She came to Toronto in the quarterfinals, losing to Ann Jones. She didn't come to Kitchener. At number 26 at the U.S. Open, she lost to Osborne DuPont. Quarters in Utah, losing to Mallory. Semis in Brighton, losing to Hutchins Reitman. And then Australia, number 25, her home country. She beat Turner Bowery, another Aussie, then beat Darling Hart before Margaret Swift Court gave her the business. She's beaten 3 Aussies here. So she's beaten Win Bolton, Molesworth, and Boyd. She has not faced a non-Australian. Well, that's 4 straight because Coral Buttsworth is Australian. She's only 18-18. Oh, well, she was only won 5 times, right? Yeah, she's only won 5 times. She did beat Jadrinska in week 1, losing the door. And then her next win was until Manhattan Beach when she beat Nancy Ritchie to lose, but then lost to Cooper Sterry of all people. French Open at number 60, she lost to Mo Connolly in straights, and then against Ann Jones, she did win the second set. In Toronto, she did beat silly Olsum to get Bueno and lose to her and didn't attend Kitchener. At number 60, the US Open, she lost to Dorothea Chambers. And then keep getting the L's. She beat Pat Todd in Holland, but lost to Alice Marble. Went to Australian Open at number 59 on home turf, losing to Ellen Roosevelt. She beat Win Bolton, her fellow Aussie, in Tokyo before losing to Boopy. She's been Godfrey, Ritchie, and Raitano, 11-25-42, so similarly worse.
Quiet please. Ackhurst to serve. First game.
I think Ackhurst
Play.
is going to break her route.
15 love. Out. Out. 30 love. Out. 40 love. 40-15. Game Ackhurst. First game. $15 love. 30 love. Out. 40 love. Out. Out. Game Buttsworth. One game all. First set. Out. 15 love. 30 love. Out. 40 love. Out. 40-15. $40-30. Out. Deuce. Out. Advantage Ackhurst. Game Ackhurst. Ackhurst leads 2-1 first set. $15 love. 30 love. 40 love. Out. 40-15. Out. Game Buttsworth. 2 games all. First set. $15 love. Out. 30 love. Out. 40 love. Game Ackhurst. Ackhurst leads 3-2 first set. Out. Out. 15 love. Out. 15 all. $30-15. 30 all. 40, 30. Game, Buttsworth. 3 games all, first set. $15 love. 30 love. 40 love. Game, Ackhurst. Ackhurst leads 4 games to 3. First set. Love 15. Out. Love 30. Love 40. 15, 40. Out. Game, Ackhurst. Ackhurst leads 5 games to 3. First set. Out. Love 15. Out. 15 all. 30, 15. 30 all. 30, 40. Game, Buttsworth. Ackhurst leads 5 games to 4. First set.
Well, Ackhurst wants to put in a serve.
Out. 15 love. 15 all. 30, 15. 40, 15. 40, 30. Out. Deuce. Out. Advantage, Buttsworth. Out. Deuce. Advantage, Ackhurst. Out. Deuce. Out. Advantage, Buttsworth. Game, Buttsworth. 5 games all, first set.
Oh boy.
Out. 15 love. 30 love. 30-15, 40-15. Game, Ackhurst. Ackhurst leads 6 games to 5, first set. 15-love. 30-love.
Out.
40-love.
Out. Out.
40-15.
Out.
Game, Buttsworth. 6 games all, first set. Tiebreak.
Wow, tiebreak time.
1-0, Ackhurst.
Out.
1-all.
Out.
2-1, Ackhurst. 2-all. 3-2, Ackhurst.
Out.
4-2, Ackhurst. 4-3, Ackhurst. 5-3, Ackhurst.
Out.
6-3, Ackhurst. 6-4, Ackhurst. 6-5, Ackhurst.
Out.
Game and first set, Ackhurst. 7 games to 6.
So anyway, Akers wins the first set. Good job by her. Let's see if it ended up being a win. The answer is, yep, 7-6-7-5. Give Worth all the credit in the world. I mean, she put Akers to the sword. Akers had to win 2 close sets, if anything. So Akers wins. It gets her to number 22 on the list. Man, Carmichael Sperling's been to, has fallen in the semifinals 5 times. She's only been to 2 finals, so she's done it. Gibson's number 8. She's only been to 2 finals rounds. 11, 2 finals, 4, 8, 9, 11. Godfrey, 4, 8, 4, 8, 9, 11. Yep, 4, 8, 9, 11. 4, 8, 9, 11. 4, 8, oh. Yeah, 20, 28. I think Bowman won. Ackhurst won when Bolton did not. So she'll be next. Oh, Fry has one, right? Yeah, Fry won. So she can't compete. Richie has one, not one. Helen Jacobs, I think, has one. Osborne DuPont has. Mortimer, I think, has 2. No, sorry, Mortimer has not one. Hard has one. I remember that. Dalton has not one. All right, so that's it. All right, so Anyone under 30. Anyone. I know the American, but Hotchkiss Reitman, Landry, Todd, Blubber, Scriven, Boofy, Boofy, Brown, Roosevelt, Boyd, Atkinson, Harper, Nahane, Yabres, Gaetano, Sudden Bundy, Mafia, Lon, Helfree, Cooper Sterry, and Nuthall. All right, so the top four seats get buys. That's Gibson, Godfrey, Carmichael, and Round. So we'll see what happens here. Anyhow, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.